Mental health quotes can help you feel peace of mind if you're struggling, or they might help you understand someone else's mental health struggles. You often see mental health quotes as you are scrolling through social media, but making the choice to be curious and analyze a mental health quote may actually lead to a personal breakthrough, or at the very least, increased empathy for someone else's struggles. In this video, we're going to analyze a mental health quote from an unknown author. The quote is, "Be gentle with yourself. You're doing the best you can." If you watch this video to the end, you're going to understand how you can take some practical action steps to apply this mental health quote in the next 24 hours. My name is Mike Veny, and my company, Mike Veny Inc., owns a website called lovelyrefinement.com. This is a women's mental health site, and this quote comes from an article on the site titled 15 Mental Health Quotes That Make You Feel Less Alone. I invite you to read the full article by clicking the link in the description. Again, the quote from the unknown author is, "Be gentle with yourself. You're doing the best you can." So, let's dive in. I took from that quote the word gentle, and I had to really think about what that meant for me. And gentle I define as not being harsh, being kind, not punishing or bad-mouthing yourself. There's this book called What to Say When You Talk to Yourself by Dr. Shad, I'm going to mess this up, Shad Helmstetter. I think that's how you do it. And in the book, What to Say When You Talk to Yourself, it's a great book, by the way, to check out. He talks about the fact that we all have dialogue in our mind going at all times. So if you just pause this video right now and just quieted your mind, there's a conversation going on. And when you become aware of that, you start to learn some things about yourself. And oftentimes, for many of us, we are mean to ourselves. We're being harsh. We're saying mean things about others and, fighting with ourselves in our heads. And we don't even realize it, fighting with other people. And he also talks about, in this book, saying affirmations, the importance of doing that to become more positive. And my favorite is listening to self-talk. He shares a story in this book about he wanted to lose some weight, maybe 20 pounds or something. And he decided, as he was learning about self-talk, to create some affirmations and record them on audio. And he played them for himself every day while he shaved. And after 30 days, his wife lost 20 pounds. So what he learned from that was that we oftentimes need to hear another voice telling us positive things. This is why our upbringing matters so much. And for many of us, if we didn't come from a home where we were told positive things and uplifting things from our parents, it's really affecting us as adults. So it's important to monitor your self-talk. That's part of being gentle with yourself, but also learning to accept things. There is a prayer that you might have heard called the Serenity Prayer. It's often a part of 12-step programs by Reinhold Niebuhr. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Accepting things you cannot change, and the wisdom to know the difference. That's really, really hard because oftentimes, we want to change others. I know I do sometimes, and we can't. We want to control situations. I was thinking about this before I recorded that I wasn't being gentle with myself as I was going about this recording. I'm going to be very honest with you. I was getting a little hard on myself. I said, are people going to like this content? Are they going to like how I'm delivering it? Will they even watch it? And I'm, sitting here in my hoodie. Okay, could you put on something nicer? And I'm just getting on my own case about it. And I had to actually follow everything that I shared with you. I caught the internal dialogue and said, no, say some positive affirmations. Your YouTube content is helping someone. Your YouTube content is helping someone. So I had to say that to myself as I, began to record to get my head into a good place. Now, did it take away the negative thinking? Maybe it masked it. I don't know, but it made me get in the right mindset so I could record. But it's something I had to be very, very intentional about. And then I said to myself, well, what if I get criticized? Like, what if you put a comment below and criticize me? Well, I was thinking about that in my head and thinking about all these scenarios. And I said to myself, again, I can't control that. If you want to criticize me and put a bunch of negative comments in the comments below, which I'll read every single one of them, so please feel free to always share what's on your mind. But I think it's important to know that, I just dealt with this as I went to go about recording this video. So again, the quote from the unknown author is, "Be gentle with yourself. You're doing the best you can. You are really doing the best that you can." And I want you to remember that. So I want to ask you this. What's your next step? What will you commit to doing in the next 24 hours to apply this quote to your life? Please leave a comment below with criticism if you want, and let me know what you plan on doing. And you can start your journey towards better mental wellness by taking my courses on OpenSesame.com. They are short, useful, and I'm proud to say that they are helping lots of people around the world. So these are self-care courses by me, Mike Veny, on OpenSesame.com. Short, sweet. You can even purchase a subscription to Open Sesame, which is very inexpensive, and have access to their 25,000, I think, plus courses, as much as you want. So I encourage you to check out. I'll leave a link in the description for that. Thank you so much for being here, and be gentle with yourself. I'll see you in the next video.